Nobody wants to be here, Counselor
Come
Brady.
on, kids, gather around the
Sucks.
fire. Now,
This whole thing sucks. I
come
hate
on,
this
sit
camp.
down. I'm going
I
to
hate
tell
my
you all a
parents.
story. Kids love
No
stories,
one
right?
cares.
Come on. You wanna listen to this story? Believe me, it's a really good one.
Is it at least scary?
No, it's
Lame.
not. Well, I guess it's a little scary, but
You totally
it's
suck.
a mystery, and that's why you need to
suck,
listen to the
Brady.
story. So,
You're a
all right,
jackass.
let me get started. Okay. So, long time ago, a podcast network got started.
That sounds completely
Oh yeah,
stupid.
podcast
Why would
network.
anybody listen to that?
And it was called the Giant Size Team Up Network.
You're an idiot, Counselor Brady.
What was on this network? You
Why
might
are
be
there
asking
track marks on your
yourselves.
arm, Counselor
Well, maybe
Brady?
you've heard of a little game called Dungeons and
That
Dragons.
game's for nerds, Brady.
Craig, no, it's not. It's a really
Nerds
good
like
game that was
you.
made like back in the 70s or 80s or whatever.
jackass.
I don't know. It's before I was born.
You're a terrible
But it's
counselor,
good,
Mr.
okay?
Brady.
Don't use that language. Now, this show about Dungeons and Dragons is called Botched, a D&D
oh my God,
podcast.
I don't care.
What do they do on this show? Well,
You are the
they'd
worst.
sit around and drink and say awful
have to
things.
go
Actually,
drink
now
some
that I think
bleach.
about this, you probably don't want to hear about that one. That's not
Become an
appropriate
alcoholic
for young
like a
ears,
real
so
adult.
You're not
definitely
relating to
do
us
not go to
properly,
Botched, a
Counselor
D&D
Brady.
podcast. That's definitely not
Tired
safe
of
for
this
school.
place, and I'm tired of your
You're a
face.
crappy counselor,
Okay.
Mr. Brady.
There was another show on the network. It was called
Oh
Breaking
my God,
the
no
Panel.
one cares already.
Yeah, they talked about news.
Oh my God!
What
don't
kind of
care.
news? The worst
I
kind
wonder
of
what
news.
color your insides are.
Nerd news.
Hey, Counselor Brady, I
And
know
other
where you can find
topical
some
things.
ropes. You
They
don't
would give you their
understand us, Mr.
opinions,
Brady.
like you cared about them, which most
Go
people
drink
didn't.
some bleach, Counselor
Again,
Brady.
now that I'm saying this out loud, it doesn't sound all that appealing. But I guarantee you,
Eat a
it's
bullet and
interesting.
get it over
Let me
with.
continue. Let me
Your
finish.
life is meaningless, Counselor
Kids
Brady.
love firefighters, right? Well, one of these hosts was a
Yeah,
firefighter
firefighters are pretty
named
cool, I guess.
Travis Jones. The show was called The Blazing Defender Report.
I'm about to be
He would talk
fighting.
about all kinds of comic books. Kids love comic books, right? I mean, they're cool, right? But he would also drink coffee.
Coffee?
Black Rifle coffee. Kids love guns, right?
We're 8 years old.
Black
we
Rifle
drink
coffee
I
and
know.
Collector's Zone.
What's the
But
point
comics,
of the toy if you
it's a
can't
good
play
show.
with it?
Shut the hell up, Timmy. That's why your parents are divorced. Anyways, I apologize. But speaking of toys, they had this other show. It was called Toy Power.
Yeah, my mom loves toys.
Yeah, a show about toys. Everybody can agree that toys are awesome. Yes, and they deserve to be preserved, which is why they discuss collecting toys and, where you can find rare toys and, like, the latest toy
You're a terrible
crazes.
counselor, Mr.
That's exactly what kids want to hear about. Oh,
What are
it's
you talking about stuff for adults?
it's
Kids,
more for adults.
For children.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all kids like games. How about Pokemon Go? Some of you
Pokemon
might
Go?
still play there's like 2 or 3
Does
of you.
anybody still
Yeah,
play
I see
that?
some hands. Don't even try and hide them like you're embarrassed or anything like that. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a good game, okay? It's a good game with lots and lots of people playing. But on Pokemon
know
Go
a real
podcast,
nice hole
you
we
can
could
hear them
put you
talk
in.
about all things Pokemon
like
Go
Nana.
related, like the best new Pokemon
Your
coming
life
out,
has
or
no
fun
meaning.
raid stories, or other fun
Your life is a shame.
stories about how they're incapable of catching anything decent because they suck
Loser.
at the game, but they continue to play it for some reason, like most adults
You are the worst.
with most things in their lives. So that would definitely be a show to check out because it's going to teach you life lessons for later in life. No matter how hard you try, you're still not going to get anywhere. They say on a moonlit night, if you head over to www.giantsizeteamup.com,
What is going there?
Going there.
you too can find out about
Oh
each
my
of these
God,
shows.
no one cares.
So watch
Look at
out.
this.
I'm gonna go write
I'm gonna
letters
do
to
some
Timmy.
more in the
It's
woods.
unwanted pregnant.
He's with me.
Come on, guys.
Let
Don't be
him
like
watch.
Don't be like that. No, make good choices. Make good choices. Fuck, I hate my job. I'm gonna go smoke a joint.
Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on,
Botched.
party went and found the liar and killed some guy for it.
Sent that lion son of a bitch back to the bard. Went through fire. Now we're in a blizzard.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Botched Podcast. This is episode number
7.
7.
Saban!
This is episode number 7. And this is your DM, Austin. We are going to just jump right back into where we left off as the party went through the magma room. And you enter. Well, did you guys walk through the door?
Yeah, we
All
did.
right.
Yep.
We do
I mean,
now.
I feel like
We did.
We opened
we
it.
opened it and
We
we got a
opened it
blast
and-
of snow.
Because you ended with, and now you're walking into a blizzard room.
all right, cool.
room
Well, then
that is
let's,
a constant
let's
state of
just
blizzard.
start there. So you guys move through the doorway into the blizzard room, and it's cold. It's snowy. There's shit flying around. By shit, I mean snow and ice.
White.
And it's cold.
Snow. Blue snow.
Your vision is definitely hampered, but if you guys want to do any perception checks to try and pierce through the snow, yes, roll.
Is the coldness going to affect Toseth at all since he is a cold-blooded lizardman?
Unless it's cold that would affect anybody else, like extreme cold, I don't think so.
Okay. Because I remember you had trouble at night that we had
I can't see.
Well, you fell
You were
asleep.
shivering.
Possibly because you were drunk.
Well, yeah.
Eugene got a 17 perception check.
All right.
I got
Crit
18.
20.
Okay.
I got a 10.
All right. Well, we can just
Very
we can just stop there. So with Eugene's 17 and Raoul's crit 20, and I assume they share with the group what's going on. Raoul and Eugene, you guys see that the snow. If you keep moving forward, it seems like sort of like an artificial barrier. And as you keep moving forward, you see ahead of you the snow lessens. That's as best that you can really tell. Raoul, you can tell that the floor or the ground that you're on is got a slight incline or decline heading in front of you.
Are there any, can I see if there's any pits or, any fall-offs or cliffs?
So you feel if you turn around and you look at the closed door, there's a lot of snow flow, air. I don't know. Snow flow, flurries, tons of flurries behind you. And
Blizzard-like flurries.
you seem as if you are on sort of like an elevated, not platform, but an elevated plateau. Sure. So the ground kind of declines on the sides.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
We can go skiing.
Yeah, do we have anything we can make skis out of?
Kicks.
No.
I'm not into winter sports.
And he doesn't speak common.
Yeah!
So
Yeah.
he wouldn't understand.
He
you say
wouldn't know
that.
that I'm saying I'm going
But
to
he
turn him
can-
into a snowboard.
He can look at the way that you're looking at him.
I just got like a happy face, so he has no idea.
Hey, buddy.
Kill me!
I
Eugene's
say
got
we
this
ski in
huge,
the
salacious grin on his face. Just,
Yeah.
Salacious
So-
crumb on his face.
Are we sinking, every time that we take a step into the snow, are we sinking,
You move maybe an inch into the snow,
Okay,
but
so
it's not
it's-
like you're falling into it or anything.
Sure. I have broken loots. I have a broken loot that I
You
can
can
turn
surf
into.
on it? I have a shield, so fuck you guys.
Jokes, yeah.
I do too.
You have a shield
yeah,
too.
I do too.
Everyone's got shields.
Later,
and I've got a
Raoul.
broken loot.
So it is kind of sloping downwards?
It is sloping downwards. It hasn't really gotten to the point where you're going to need to make any balance checks or anything. If you continue forward, the snow lessens enough that you can actually see into the area, which looks like you are at the top of a large hill, maybe small mountain,
Okay.
and at the bottom of it is a massive ice lake.
And there's no apparent door like there was last time?
You do not see any doors. What you can see are some trees, some bushes, some little bumps on the way down the slope.
Okay.
And then in the ice, you see massive
Penises.
mite-tite for stalagmite?
Yeah, stalagmites
Yeah.
hold up, stalactites. Sorry, other way.
Stalagmite,
Tights have to hold on tight.
stalactite,
Yeah.
stalagmite.
Yeah.
So stalagmites, there we go. Jutting up from the ice.
All right.
So it wouldn't be a real smooth trip down if you tried to sled.
in order to get to the lake, you are going to have to go down the hill.
Okay.
There are some obstacles that you'll have to avoid, but the stalagmites on the lake are massive, 20-foot tall, like 3-4 feet wide, scattered throughout.
Are they made of stone or are they made of ice?
They look like they're made of ice.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, this is where I belong.
so
The Arctic.
yeah, it's some form of desert, right?
Yes.
No, he was raised in Emporia.
I feel like I'm gonna sled down this hill.
Yeah, I'm gonna sled down it right
I'm
now.
gonna
Okay.
put my
On my
knees
shield.
on the shield, so that way
Okay.
it's easier to.
All right, you're going to go
Bank with my
the
left
round
and right.
sled method.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leg gloss surf, so fuck you,
Okay.
I'm gonna
commoner.
Dab.
I'm gonna dab my way down. I'm actually gonna walk
Okay.
because I don't trust the ice, and I don't trust me being able to brake properly to make it down there. by
Okay.
Yeah,
sled.
Toset is also going to carefully walk down,
Okay.
keeping
Well, then-
an eye out for
Abominable snowmen,
holes,
Yeah,
not
these-
holes, patches of ice or anything I might slip on.
Okay.
snow
What about,
worms.
so like an athletics to athletic my way on my.
Rickweza.
If you're going to Legolas on your shield, I'm going to have you do an acrobatics check
Okay.
just to maintain balance.
You should
I
do
got a 6.
Okay, you fall off.
Oh.
No, that was
But
good.
the decline isn't like steep enough that when you fall, you then roll down the mountain, but it is enough that you kind of slip towards and give me a dex check to not lose your shield.
I got 5.
Okay, your shield starts skating down the mountain.
I would like to run after it.
Okay.
That's
you-
athletics.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's try this other die. I got a 18.
All right, you slip, and in doing so, somehow flip back up, and then just start running after your shield. The decline is increasing to a nice steep level, and give me,
If I have to catch it, I would like to jump to like land on it.
Okay, well,
Like
let's
dive, like catch, like baseball diving.
Okay, so I guess athletics. Do an athletics check to jump at the shield.
It's a 23.
Yeah, you're right on it. Dex check to maintain your grip on it.
No strength. I got a 10.
That's good enough.
All right.
It slips a little bit. You got one hand. You get a knee down, and then I'm sorry. Merrick is kind of just spinning uncontrollably down the mountain. We'll go to Eugene next.
What do you want me to roll since I'm going the more sturdy route?
Well, you won't have to do acrobatics, so let's just do athletics.
okay.
Did they say kill me?
16.
There's one.
16 is good enough. You will begin heading down the mountain at a swift pace.
Okay.
Since you're not spinning, you actually see where you're going, and there's a tree. You're about to hit it. What do you do?
Turn out. So tilt the
shed.
sled, so that I
Shed
kind
sledding.
of move the sled to the side.
Okay.
Are you going face first or feet first?
I'm on my knees.
So yeah.
A
face
good
first.
farmer's never
Face-
without his
Yeah.
shed.
Yeah. All right. So do.
I don't think it's big enough for me to. It would have my legs hanging off the front of it.
It'd be like a skeleton.
that is not.
No, skeleton's face forward. It'd be like a luge.
I was thinking more of those like round.
I
Like,
know what you were
sleds.
thinking,
Yeah.
like a trash can lid.
Yeah, like those. Yeah.
But
that would
I
be
mean,
tough
the
to put your
Olympics
legs
is
straight
going
off.
to be here in a couple weeks.
I don't think any of them use sleds. Do
They use shields.
Yeah, shield sledding is the
Shield
new.
sledding, it's
Oh,
new.
okay.
They got
Yeah.
rid of wrestling and now shield
They got
sledding.
shield sledding.
That makes sense.
You know, ice wrestling in
Ice
the
wrestling,
in the Winter Olympics.
First
All
painful
right. So to veer to the left, I'll have you do a strength check.
21.
Oh God. You move to the left. You don't just avoid the tree. You just kind of go.
Just punch the tree
Just-
out of the way.
You definitely angle yourself away from it, but now you're kind of going to the side. It was
Okay.
very good. So next up, we're going to go with Toset.
Goat with Toset.
Goat with Toset.
Today's
with Toset.
recipe involves.
Well, you guys are both just running down or walking down.
I'm trying to walk.
Carefully
Okay.
walking down.
Well, then both of you give me athletics.
I got an 8.
Okay.
I got a 6.
All right. You guys begin walking, and each of you falls, just on your butt and begins sliding. I'll give you each a chance to either strength to grip the earth underneath the ice or the snow, or a dex to grab onto a tree or a rock that you pass by.
We get a bonus for having claws?
No.
Nerds. Taking
Gonna,
the slow way down.
21 strength.
All right, you are managed to
Grab onto something.
Didn't you have a shield, bro?
I got one hand free.
Okay.
He didn't want to sled like us and be cool.
Okay.
So, Raoul, how bad did you fail?
I got an 8.
All right. You don't. You're slipping and sliding.
I just pencil.
Yeah, just whoosh. You hit a bump. You jump 5 feet into the air.
No!
And then
And you spread
land
your
on
legs
some
out
slow
wide.
and you keep going.
You're like that businessman in that meme who slides down his driveway.
Do I have a bruised tailbone now that I've fallen 5 feet in the air right onto my coccyx?
No, your coccyx is insanely durable
used
with a
poundings.
crit 20. Yeah.
Buns
you're,
of steel.
There's
Yeah.
actually like a furrow where your cock is dug into the ice.
You're using it as a rudder,
Oh,
like a vestigial elf tail.
At least it's not a soul rudder.
And Kix and Calf are going to come down.
Well, that kicks. Oh, he's out of the bag.
Oh,
he's been out of the bag for a long time.
Damn it! I want that bastard back in my bag.
All right, they Kix just kind of somehow uses the chain as
A
like
snowboard.
snowboard
Yeah.
and succeeds with flying colors with a 22.
Good job, Kicks.
And Calf just kind of scoots down the mountain with an average 15, avoiding trees.
I like to think that Kix is cutting in and out of trees.
Between you guys.
Yeah, between
Slaloming
everybody.
the entire way
He did.
down the mountain.
Hits one of the little bumps and does like a flip off of it off the side.
He does a
The Shaun White of goblins.
Every time he does, the music from SSX Tricky pops up and
nice.
extra points. Good trick. Whoa. That should happen.
1080.
That goblin's way cooler than the rest of us.
All right, so we're gonna go back around to Merrick as you move down the mountain.
Am I able to stabilize myself in any way? He said I was spinning a little bit.
Yeah. How would you like to stabilize yourself?
So I'm like chest on it,
Okay.
forward.
You're kind of spinning
I'd
as you
like.
go
I would
down.
like to like kind of drag my feet down to like orient myself so I'm face first.
Okay. Let's do a intelligence check to know how to do it properly and just flip over.
4.
Okay, you don't. You splay your legs out, and now you're just spinning. Just and as you're going, you do not have a chance to witness this, but you hit a bump, and you go 6 feet into the air. Would you like to do anything?
Pray.
You know you're in the air now, but you're spinning.
Can I try to bring the shield down under my knees?
Okay. Do
hopefully land on it.
Oh, you mean like I did from the start? The smart way.
Let's call that an acrobatics.
Okay. 11.
You
You turn it sideways and nut yourself.
it's not that bad. It's,
You
it's,
popsicle yourself.
All right, so you manage to get up a little. You're still spinning in circles. You tuck your knees under, and you vomit a little, but you hit the ground, and you're still spinning, and you're going even faster now.
Hooray.
Eugene.
Just keep on keeping on down the hill.
All right. Since you're just kind of you're not fucked up in any way, or spinning, or
Yep.
you're not on your butt or anything. You're not snowboarding like Kicks. You actually can see where you're going and can direct. There are some trees in front of you. You'll hit one, and then there's one to the right immediately after that. But it looks like there's a speed bump or a jump on to the left of it.
Let's just say, so can I just go to the left then?
Sure.
Okay. What do you want me to roll for?
Same check.
Strength again?
Yeah.
5.
Okay, so you turn. You try and angle the shield to turn you, and when you do, the shield cuts into the earth, and you smack into the tree. And you stop moving. Give me a dex check to
Like
make sure you don't
Sonny
lose the
Bono.
shield.
10.
You hold onto it with one hand, but now you're no longer moving.
That's fair.
Toset and Raoul, give me some slidey butt checks.
I stop.
Well, no, Tosa, you're good. Roll, give me a butt check.
Strength or dex?
However you want to do it.
16.
Of what?
Dex.
All right, so you are sliding down uncontrollably, and you see a tree coming up. You grab it, and you swing around, and now you're holding onto the tree, and you're not moving anymore. But Toset, give me a perception check. Same with Raoul.
No,
No.
I botched.
You hear the sound of Cylons. I mean, snow.
14.
That is good enough. Raoul, as you're hugging the tree, you're going, I should have stayed home. It's cold.
First time in the big city.
I don't even
You
know
hear
these assholes.
a strange noise coming from the top of the mountain
From where we
you came
were?
from. Yeah. It sounds like a roar,
Like an animal.
perhaps.
Like a burr.
You do an intelligence or
Yeah, could I do a nature,
Nature
check
check?
on that?
Nature, intelligence. Sure.
probably the same.
Can the wood elf identify a woodland creature?
15.
It doesn't sound like a wolf or a bear or any animal you've ever encountered. It kind of sounds...
Like a train.
No, not like a train.
Shit!
You're not quite sure what it sounds like. Since you came from the forest and it wasn't a heavily snowy forest, was it?
No.
No, then you wouldn't really have knowledge of what this sound comes from.
Is it a caribou?
Is it abominable?
How,
It's not.
Well, they're very aggressive.
how close is everybody?
You are the least far down the mountain.
But are they in shouting distance?
You're stopped, right? Eugene is stopped. Merrick, you're
I'm keeping
you're
on,
keeping on. Toset, are you stopped? Or are you keeping on? I can't remember.
He was
I
stopped.
stopped, but then I would have kept walking.
Okay. So Merrick and Toset are and Calf are all within shouting distance, but Eugene and Kix
Or not.
are not. They
Okay,
have
so I'm
kept
going
down.
to alert everybody in my area that there's
There's a sound.
sound behind us, and it sounds aggressively angry.
Do you think it's a Wendigo?
A what? What the hell is that?
An abominable snowman.
It's a chain restaurant.
What the hell is that?
It's like a Sasquatch, but with claws in the snow.
You hear the sound again. Anyone other than Raoul?
Do you hear it? I don't know what you're talking about.
I nature a 5. I
Can I
kind of heard
actually
it.
hear it? 'Cause I rolled a perception.
What's your perception?
I didn't roll.
Do you passive or just my modifier?
Modifier.
2.
You got a 2 perception?
Passive perception. Bonus?
Passive is gonna be 10 or 12.
So you got a 12. Alright, cool.
I have to find a different.
Is it like a low sound? A high
How long did you live in Borea, Toset?
Toset got there when he was a couple years old, and he's probably in his mid-20s. So
And you lived in, you chose Arctic
decent-
as your biome?
Yeah, a decent
I
amount
thought you
of
were a
time.
desert lizard.
He came from there, but he was raised.
I was raised in the Arctic.
You know this sound as a Wendigo.
Hey.
And as you look up, you see a large, white-furred, clawed, angry-toothed thing standing at the top going...
Is it like a low pitch growl, high pitch growl, roar thing? I'm asking more out of game than in game, but
Think like the creature from the ice cave in Empire Strikes Back.
The womp.
The womp.
Ooh, yeah, we could do Wampa. Wampa works.
okay, I'll try it.
I'm thinking more of like that old PC game Ski Free.
Also good. Also good.
Exactly. So the Wendigo begins running down the mountain.
Jesus fuck!
And you're the closest one, Raoul.
Jesus,
Doesn't he eat the skiers?
yeah.
Yep.
Could I turn my broken loot into some sort of sled?
How did you break it?
It was given to me broken. So,
Okay.
if I can remember correctly, it was from the bard in the alleyway. And I think you said it was fine except the strings were broken on it.
Yeah, then how would
Put
you
your
like
foot
to
in
use
the-
it?
Is it about the size? Because aren't loots normally have a curved
bottom,
a bowl bottom to them?
like a round guitar.
Correct.
I'm gonna go with sure.
Okay.
I don't actually know what a lute. I know it's a guitar string.
I didn't think it'd be big enough for a
instrument.
person to get into it.
Well, I'm not trying to get
Well, maybe
into
like his
it,
feet.
but
Oh, yeah.
I'm
He's
trying.
got dainty elf feet.
Like a snowboard.
Yeah. Or like a.
But I want to use the neck
That's
The
tough.
steer?
as like a steer mechanism.
You might have to do feet first and then steer from the back.
I'll do that.
All right.
So I'll sit on it and then use that as an elf tail.
Basically,
It's
basically
gonna
like
go
planking the
back.
whole time. Yoga planks.
You know what? I
What kind of check would this be? Desperation check.
a performance.
Let's go with performance. Yeah.
I should have picked a stat.
It's
I had
probably
bonuses in.
acrobatics because he's balancing on a thing.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
I'll accept it.
Cool.
Sustained.
I botched.
Awesome.
Toronto botch.
You stand it in and then it breaks. More.
And instead of running, I'm like really upset that I fully broke this loot that was gifted to me by a dude in an alleyway.
So you're standing in the loot with one foot, and you go to sit down and like take off with the other foot, and the neck snaps off, and you start heading down. 1 foot outside, 1 foot and butt cheek inside, and you just have a loot neck right here, like ah!
Holding it
So
above
it's
your
like a
head.
goofy cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm an elf. A majestic elf.
And because of your fuck up, you're actually going a lot faster than you thought you would be.
That's actually better.
You will
I'm
escape
all
it.
right with that.
You don't really have control over which direction.
Yep.
So
don't hit
we're
a
gonna
tree?
go over to Toset then.
Would I know whether or not our party would be able to fight one of these off, or should we just try and run away?
When you were growing up, the Wendigo was sort of like the boogeyman.
Yeah.
When one shows up, bad things happen. They tend to not no one hunts them because they're so dangerous. They are intelligent creatures.
Right.
They're like a badger.
At least from these ones, less bigger,
It is
angrier,
like the badger.
slight tool making, trap constructing
Monkey badger.
monkey badger.
It's a monkey.
Tristan,
Big
people hunt
Arctic
badger.
monkey badger.
But they don't hunt monkey badgers.
I've eaten badger.
Sounds tasty.
You know that Wendigo are highly territorial. Only during mating season do they interact with others, males, to assert their dominance and increase their hunting grounds and territories. And
You
then
kind of look like a shaved one, Mary.
maybe that's
I'm
what it
working
is.
on a character sketch.
You should give him one of your pamphlets.
If a
Forgot I
Wendigo
had pamphlets.
is, like, let's say, only a few times were Wendigo sighted near your home in Borea, and each time it became
This
a
huge
big
thing.
issue.
Yeah.
They are highly dangerous, extremely vicious and intelligent.
And hate Christmas.
They really do. They hate it.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Hate Christmas.
Love
They-
Hanukkah though.
I was going to
Because
say
they're a
they
bunch of
celebrate
Jews.
Festivus.
Festivus.
Oh, damn.
Come on, get your lore right.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, Wendigo are notorious Seinfeld
Did you say
fans.
Klanza or Kwanzaa?
That's
Wow. Is that when the clan... We're taking Kwanzaa back!
for the glory of the white man.
Wait, what?
I mean, that's why he lives up in the mountain snowtops.
It's white up here.
All white.
It's all right.
Oh no.
Make the Arctic great again. Jesus. Make Alpine great again? I don't know. This is just
We'll
a terrible
workshop
time.
it.
So,
With that knowledge, Toset's going to turn himself into a wolf and run down the mountain.
all right.
Because they
You
can go
have-
faster
yeah.
than me.
And
Should
you
turn
just,
into an otter.
you just probably... I assume you have no issues.
Probably shouldn't. I mean, I can make a roll if you want me to.
Just give me a base athletics roll
Arctic
with
fox.
advantage.
Penguins are good at climbing.
Pagans?
Penguins.
It's going to be
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, you're told you were just straight down, avoiding trees, jumping over mounds, going between the flags, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
See, outrun me.
Yes. He's and you're just like ah!
Walked it.
But I still have that Loot neck, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
The loot neck.
Yeah. The loot neck.
You
Loot
break the neck off the loot and use it to.
I'm gonna use it as a
steer.
break if I get a chance.
So we're gonna go with Calf and Kick. See how they're doing. They're fucking amazing.
Obviously.
Calf is scooting like a high-speed dog with worms down the mountain, and Kix is doing kickflips and 1080s and SSX tricky, tricky. And then let's go back to Eugene and Merrick. What are you guys doing?
Still trying to maintain control.
Okay. Give me some rolls. Give me
Of your
strength.
life.
21.
Yeah. You have complete control.
Yeah.
You have assumed control of the shield.
And I would like to see if there's anything dangerous immediately.
There is what looks to be a jump in front of you and a wall of trees. You're going to have to hit the jump, but it's going to be a tight fit. And after that, you can see that the end of the hill is coming very quickly, and you'll be going onto the ice lake.
Nice.
All right. Eugene, make the roll for me.
So I didn't notice anything was wrong, right?
You are further down the mountain, and you can't hear anything.
So I'm just gonna get back on my sled and
All
keep
you
on
can
going.
hear is the rush of the wind and your own heart.
That's fine.
And your
I'm just
love
gonna get.
of the sport.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back on the sled and keep on going.
All right, cool.
Shake the snow off because I probably have some on my head when I hit the tree. Probably fell on me, so shake it off a bit, get back on my sled, and keep on going.
Merrick, what was your roll?
15 if dexterity.
Totally cool.
What do you want me to roll?
Merrick, you narrowly avoid some trees, hit the jump, and go 2 feet into the air.
Yeah.
It was a high jump, but you somehow
Just
just
kind
went.
of slid over it. I'm heavy in my chainmail.
Yes, you're very dense. Eugene.
What do you want me to roll?
Yeah, he doesn't
Since I'm
think
just
well
getting
either.
back on the sled the same way I was on it before, and just continuing down the path.
Just doing athletics.
Can I ask a quick question out of game? This creature is called a
Wendigo.
Wendigo. Now, is this considered a beast? Is this considered a humanoid?
So out of character.
What would the characteristics?
This
of this
is
be?
Is this the Native American one?
It
the other
is consistent with the Native American one, but for Arctic and tundra.
Okay.
And out of character, this is not a regular Wendigo. It's a special Wendigo that just lives here.
Okay.
So it's more like an awoken Wendigo. So really don't.
He's super woke, bro.
But yeah, we can just forget that. Yes.
The only reason I'm asking is because I do have speak with animals, and it doesn't.
An animal.
Yeah.
It only
Right
says
now.
Manimal.
you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with a beast. So I was just wondering before I tried to cast anything, if it would be considered a beast or not.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. It's more of like a
Just
humanoid.
because of this particular Wendigo is it's got like a hat on.
Well, if you go
It
off the
probably-
supernatural lore, they used to be regular people that ate other people. Now they turn into monsters, so they'd be humanoid. I'm just like,
So for the purposes of this, it's probably a monstrosity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure
So-
so I don't like waste
It used to
spell slot.
speak beast, but it had like that was in elementary school. It took 2 years, and it doesn't really remember. It knows like it can count 1 to 10.
it's like
in
cursive
beast.
writing.
Yeah,
It's like cursive writing.
Yeah.
Learn it in first grade, and then you never touch it again.
yeah, and then it's completely useless from that point on.
Got it. Sorry. Continue.
Eugene,
Oh, I rolled a 19 for my athlete.
you are fucking great. So you've got a jump ahead of you, and you can see Merrick take a jump, and then immediately hit back to the ground.
Okay.
And he's getting close to the ice lake.
Okay.
Calf and Kix are catching up with you. Kix is doing crazy tricks and shit.
Kicks tricks.
Yeah, Kix tricks.
Kick tricks. Okay.
Kicks are for kids.
So then, do I need to do anything for the jump? Since I off my 19 athletics.
I mean, that's probably good enough. So we're
Try
gonna
to
go
do a
ahead and-
two,
Do you want to do a trick?
do a 720.
do I get anything for doing a trick? You know
I
what?
don't know.
You'd get XP.
I'm gonna do a trick where I hold the shield out to the side.
Oh, an
Ooh,
indie grab.
and then
Yep.
get
And then
back on
get back
it.
under
When
it.
you- okay, all right.
Botch,
Roll
botch
me
this
a
shit.
performance check.
I want you to botch this.
-1. 4. I just let go.
You put the shield out. You let go of this hand. It completely opens, and then you try and put it back. And as you do, you face plant just into the snow. The shield just on your side, just. But you slide right to the edge of the ice lake.
Oh, sweet. I'm at the ice lake.
Tosa, we still running down?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say since you are in wolf mode and you've already succeeded in one check,
Wolf mode.
I'm in
you
beast mode.
It's just a step under beast mode. It's wolf mode.
you make it. You're at the
Okay.
ice lake. Raoul, hey bud,
Hi.
what you doing?
How close to the frozen lake am I?
You are the furthest away. I'm gonna say you're about halfway down. Everyone else had a bit more luck with going down the mountain.
I'm
The
wondering.
Wendigo is 10 yards away from you.
I'm wondering if I can regain my equilibrium and composure on this loop. Is that possible?
I would say an acrobatics check to maintain balance.
It's a 9.
Correct. That is a 9.
Okay. So I'm
You
going.
don't really.
So
It's not. You're just not going very fast.
can I lean into it? Can I start leaning a little forward to kind of get a little bit more momentum?
Okay.
Knowing that I can't control where I'm going, I just need to
you
go
just need
fast.
to go faster. Give me an intelligence check to know how far you should lean.
Must go faster.
To go faster, not just fall off.
So
Or do you want to lawyer this? Because I'm open to
I don't want to
interpretation.
lawyer this. I just
No, I'm open to
Is,
interpretation. I
is
really
there
am.
a second roll that's going to happen after this? Because what I want to do is I want to roll them both, because no matter if my intelligence is correct or not, I'm going to be doing it anyway,
Okay.
if that makes sense. So I was wondering if there was a second roll that I can intelligence on the one and then...
Intelligence to know how far forward you should lean,
Okay.
and strength to hold on.
So I'm going to roll them both. Multicolor is the strength.
Okay.
Intelligence is an 8.
Okay.
And my strength is a crit 20.
You lean way too far forward,
Smashes you.
but your grip on your loot is death grip. You actually, you're putting finger imprints into the wood of it. Just you're still holding the neck up here, just like. So you're going really fucking fast. You narrowly avoid a tree, and there's a jump, which you absolutely hit. And the speed that you're going.
Could I, on this
Go right
style
into the lake.
points? Can I style
If
points?
you wish to make a performance check for style
I'm gonna go
points.
style points.
All right.
Oh boy. Didn't work out well.
And performance or acrobatics?
Performance.
All right. That's not. There we go. 16.
What kind of trick are you doing?
I'm going to do a 360 pop shove it with the loot. So I just spin it around like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then land back on it.
For everyone watching.
You absolutely do. Look up snowboard tricks on YouTube
Skateboard.
or YouPorn or
Skateboard.
RedTube.
Skateboard chip. You can't.
Whitehouse.com.
There you go.
.gov.
Botched.com.
.com.
.com.
Whitehouse.com.
.r.
Dot
.ru.
lit. Dot fam.
Dot fam.
rulit.fam/yes. Yeah, you succeed in doing that trick. You get style points, which I'll tell you later, afterwards.
So when I hit the ground running, does the loot survive the fall? Since it is only a thin piece of wood?
You hear a bit of cracking, but it maintains stability.
It's just like my life.
Yeah.
A bit of crack, but it always maintains stability.
Could I try to use the loot neck that I broke off before and jam it into the ground behind me to slow myself down a little bit?
Sure. That'll be strength. Yeah.
It's a 4.
You lose grip of the loot neck,
Great.
and you are very swiftly heading down the mountain into a wall of trees with a very large jump in between it. You see the rest of the party sees Raoul. He's got so much
I
snow
don't.
and debris. I mean, Eugene doesn't.
I'm face down in the snow.
You
Snow
feel
and-
his
and
presence.
Deborah.
You can hear him screaming,
Feel him.
and the Wendigo just
That'll be
Behind
news to
him.
me.
Who's shouting?
Yeah.
So you guys see Raoul uncontrollably heading towards you with a Wendigo hot on his tail, approximately 4 yards away.
You said there's a jump.
Mm-hmm. You want to hit it?
Am I in line with it, or am I in line with the trees?
You are in line with the trees. You will have to make a very desperate strength or, I don't know, however you want to do it, check to...
Acrobatics?
Spray and pray.
It's a
If you want to
balance thing?
springboard off the loot and then use your feet to skate off the jump, I'll let you do acrobatics with disadvantage.
What, with turtle shoes?
No, those are very rare, very expensive.
Alright, I'm just going to try to put some weight into the direction of the jump so I don't hit the trees.
Okay. So,
Strength.
yeah.
I hate this. It's an 18.
You do it! You just barely get to the tree, or just past the tree line, hit the jump at an angle, and fly 9 feet into the air.
I mean, I'm gonna do another trick.
All right.
Oh boy.
This time, I'm going to...
I'm going to have you do performance to do the trick,
Okay.
and then your choice of acrobatics or athletics to stick the landing.
Alright. Performance for the trick.
Okay.
It's a 6.
Okay. What kind of trick were you attempting to do?
Triple sow cap.
Probably a hand flip.
Okay.
Like with the loot, just slap the loot so it does like a kick flip.
Mm-hmm.
And then... I mean, that's pretty low. Should I still try to stick it? Well, yeah, because I'm not going to know midair that
Yeah.
it's going poorly. I'll do an acrobatics to land it. With a +4, I got a 6.
The loot goes flying,
And so do I.
and you land right next to the ice lake, skid onto it, and move about 10 feet in.
On my back or on my
On your
chest?
face.
Just your face.
The face takes most the...
You'll take
front
a
of it.
point of damage.
Oh, boy. I can afford to do that.
All right, so you guys are all at the edge of the lake, and if you turn around and look, the Wendigo stops, kind of and frustratedly climbs back up the mountain.
I thought I was gonna eat this week.
I yell up at it. Yeah, that'll teach you, you big furry bitch.
Does no comment.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, no,
That way he can't get angry and come back. I was banging.
Wendigo mad!
I was banging on him, not knowing what I'm saying.
Wendigo back up mountain! Its name was Wendy.
When did the Wendigo?
Yeah, Wendy the Wendigo. All right, so you guys are at the edge of the ice lake, except for Raoul, who was on the ice lake. And now that we have gone through the early mid-90s ski-free game on all Windows 97s,
95?
95, 96, 97, and now we're on the ice lake. We're going to take a little break.
Hello, listeners. So here's another Patreon ad, a little bit different, as I'm going to play a little clip from this month's Patreon special, where we go channel surfing. Enjoy.
Well, I pull out my knife.
He pulls
And I pull out my gun! Sorry.
and he. Oh, you don't have a gun.
What?
Your
I
gun-
lost my revolver? Roll for it.
Roll a d20, Austin.
All right.
Crit 20.
13.
You're dead.
Roll a d20 again.
Okay.
It goes off in your mouth.
I got it.
To hear the rest of this episode and the other 70 some odd hours of bonus content that we have, you can subscribe over at patreon.com/botchpodcast for $3 a month. If you wanted to go lower than that, if you just basically just want to give us just the tip kind of thing, every one of us enjoys just the tip, then you can even subscribe for $1 a month. You don't get anything for it aside from our undying love and adulation, but, it's always an option. $5 a month, you get to talk to us on Discord, as well as the other Patreon subscribers. $10 a month, You get to create content for the regular episodes, characters, traps, dungeons, puzzles, whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you. For $20 a month, I will call you through Skype or whatever the hell you want to do, and I will read you a bedtime story every week. Or a wake-up call. Totally up to you. And I can read whatever it is you want to read. If you want me to read smut, totally down with reading smut, baby. If you want me to read, hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up my cock, or whatever the fuck, I don't care. Whatever you want to do, I'm cool with it. So head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe today. Back to the show.
Welcome back to Botched. So the party has reached the edge of the massive stalagmite lake, and it's big. It's ice. It's cold.
So can he not walk on ice? Like, he just ran away after we got away.
Oh, the Wendigo ran back up the mountain. Well, frustratedly stomped, like...
So he can't walk on ice, I guess, and that's why.
He just wanted to murder.
Well, I know, but if we're just on the edge, well, you guys are just on the edge.
He might not be able to go past the trees.
He doesn't own the ice, maybe.
He doesn't own the ice.
You
That'd be
can't own
trespassing.
property, man.
Whatever, Druid. My family owes an estate and a summer house in someplace.
Tormundia.
In Tormundia.
It's no car dealership, though.
Torgrundia.
Spider dealership.
That's right.
Jesus Christ, I need some new friends.
Yo, dude, my dad owns a spider dealership.
Whatever, dwarf.
Can't wait to roll over a 5.
Owns a Spyro
You should just
dealership.
DM in that voice so that way it can't die.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Chad
You'll all
Bradshaw
love
here
it.
to DM for you. It's totally lit. All right, so the party, there are a bunch of bros, and they're doing some bro stuff on an ice lake.
Our downloads went from nothing to even worse. We're in the negative for
All right,
listens.
let's do some ice luge checks, bros. All right, roll the keg stand. Con check. You drunk? All right, yeah, we lit. Crunk it up.
I rolled to vodka bottle challenge.
Oh, you're in Crunkistan.
Stand.
You've
dropping bombs in
nicest,
Crunkistan.
bro. All right, so Jesus, the party is well, most of the party is at the edge of the ice lake. Raoul is face down on the ice, about 10 feet in. I think I said.
I stand up.
How close are we to the nearest stalagmite?
About 20 yaw.
All right. I want to go
Um,
smash it.
I get up,
you can go smash.
so now I'm standing.
All right. Yes, Toset. What are you gonna?
Wolf Toset is gonna look around and see if there's anything else out on the ice besides stalagmites.
Okay. Give me perception. And do you not? Do you get a advantage to
I get advantage.
smell and sound
Smell and
perception? Sight, not sound.
It might be sound too.
Nice wolf ears. Let's go with it.
He's Wolfkin.
Where's...
Relying on hearing and smelling.
Okay.
Why is there a wolf here? And where's Toseth? Don't touch me, you foul creature.
That's gonna net me a 18.
Okay. Through sight, you see ice, some snow, and stalagmites. You smell.
Rice.
Rice?
Oh God, you're Scooby Doo. You smell the party and ice, and you hear the soft fall of snow upon other snow on trees, the armor of the party members, the ice. You hear the creaking of the ice of the lake, and what sounds like something big moving underneath the ice, but far away. You can just hear movement of some kind.
He's probably water.
If anybody's paying attention to the wolf, he's gonna try and convey that, like pawing at the ice a little bit and looking down. Pointing under the ice.
I can speak with animals.
Yeah.
But you have to use a spell slot.
What's that, boy? You want me to smash the ice with a hammer?
Well, you would. I guess it's an insight check, right?
Sure.
You want me to do a
Performance.
No, I don't.
natural 20?
All right.
I got an insight of 19.
All right. So with the crit 20 and the insight of 19, Merrick, you understand that Toset Wolf Toset is trying to indicate that there's something underneath the ice.
I think he says.
You know what?
I think he says there's something under the ice. Is it the exit?
There's always water under ice.
That's probably true. Let's smash these stalactites.
Why?
Mites.
Why?
Well, we got
To break the ice?
Yeah.
If I put my hand on the ice, can I feel any sorts of inclinations that something's under there coming?
You can feel slight tremors and movement, but just by touching, you can feel some movement, but you can't really pinpoint where it is or what it is.
But something's there.
Maybe.
Perception check?
Sure.
I don't.
Okay. There's water under here.
How big is this lake that we're on?
Massive.
So even if...
It's as big as a city.
Alright. So, I mean, we could wander this until
Frozen wasteland.
forever, trying to find a door that's probably underneath.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inspect the nearest stalagmite.
Could we clear where the snow is? And kind of maybe look down to see if the ice is thin enough to see through it?
You just cut a hole in it and stick your head in there. What could go wrong?
Do you want to do that?
I'll move some snow away and kind of
Okay.
close my eyes off and tunnel vision down as a ice crocodile comes up and takes my eyeballs.
Ice kraken.
I'll take it. 15?
It looks dark. You can still see some of the light coming from the sky. You don't really see a sun or anything, but it is bright above you. And just for a moment, you think you see a shadowy shape move underneath where you are, and then move away.
How thick would you say the ice is, Raoul?
Were we in the movie Orca?
Blackfish?
Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh, that's
I
sad.
didn't watch it.
Yes, I.
Oh, Blackfish. is sad.
He's a
Not really.
depressed creature.
Not a lot of people
Did we
have
watch
seen Orca.
for our amusement?
So with a nature check of 15, how thick do I think this ice would be? Obviously, it's thick enough where it can sustain the weight of
Yes.
people on it.
You feel as if... Oh god, what does the thickness of ice have to be stable to walk on?
I can
Couple
Google
inches?
3 or 4
Enough.
inches at least. Around 4 inches.
4 is the... Yeah.
Around 4 inches thick, a little less than that. So if you guys are all standing near each other, you notice some cracks in the ice begin to appear.
I'm going to alert everybody that I did see a shadow move through the ice underneath us.
Well, then we should fan out and start smashing these stalagmites.
I hate that plan.
Yeah.
They're the only thing in the area.
Well, we could just stay near them so then we can't get eaten.
The dogman / lizard boy says rough.
Well, what the hell does he know? He's just a dog.
Not a person.
If I went about following my dog's advice, I'd still be at home licking my crotch and eating shit.
Like you were for years.
You got me nowhere.
Because my parents neglected me.
Like that couple in California.
Not quite that bad.
That wasn't even neglect. That was love.
I had a nanny.
Chaining someone to a bed is love.
It's true.
I love you. You may never leave.
It's like Tangled. Love them, don't let them leave. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, if you want to... I mean, there's probably an ice crocodile under here.
Okay, well, I'm going to go inspect the nearest stalagmite.
Okay. You walk about 20 yards onto the ice and reach the first stalagmite.
No, touch it, run my hands over it, look
It is
at it.
cold, thick ice. You can't... It's kind of darker than the rest of the ice. What did I say? It was like 20 feet tall.
20 feet tall, about 3 feet wide.
Yeah. It's
guess
not
I'll
uniform.
Hang out by it.
Okay.
I mean, I did say I was going to smash it.
It's up to you.
You haven't smashed it yet, so you can change your mind.
But the hammer's already in my hand.
How... Are the tremors intensifying, or are they still about the same?
It's about the same.
Ooh, can I look at the ice at the base of the stalagmite and see like how deep it goes into the... I'm going to do that.
Okay.
How-
So you move some snow and give me a perception check.
5.
It goes beneath the ice.
Got it.
At least a foot.
Nice.
Can I do a perception to see where the
Yeah.
door or portal out of this place is?
You can
Possibly?
try.
I don't. It's a 5.
Yeah, you see some ice and
ice.
some stalagmites and some snow.
Did we see anything past this lake when we were up at the top?
Nope.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Just the lake.
Did the stalagmites look like they were in any kind of like reasonable shape?
There are
Any sort of pattern?
12 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Or there were 12 that you could see scattered on the ice, about equidistant from each other.
Like in a line?
Not in a line, more scattered in a loose circle.
Okay. Let's go to the center of that circle, dogs.
Yeah, I've got nothing. I'll try to look for like an endpoint or an exit of some sort with a 15.
So what
14.
kind of exit are you looking for? Like a door?
Yeah,
You don't see any doors.
no doors.
I'm gonna make my way to the center of the stalagmite circle,
Okay.
and
Is that where everyone's going to go, or what
Yeah,
is
I'll
everyone
get
else doing?
behind
I'm gonna
Merrick
follow.
because
Yeah.
I don't have anything that can smash ice.
this magical place must release us somehow.
Through the belly of the beast that
Do we even
swims below.
know where we are?
Nope, we're in Crunkalank. We're in.
This is the worst 4 seasons I've ever been in.
It's only season 3.
/ this is the second season we've been in because it's hot and then cold. It's hot, then it's cold.
You're in, then you're out.
I'll follow you to the end of the world, Merrick. Which for a human is only like, what, you got about 25 more years than you?
Or,
this
or
rate?
50.
Like 10 minutes.
Meh.
All right,
Could you pray to your
Yeah,
God
I'll
for an
pray.
answer?
I will always pray to my
Oh,
God.
boy.
I kneel down and
Pray for guidance?
pray for guidance.
do a religion check.
I get a 6.
You pray to your gods Tormund and Chandler.
Chandler.
Chandler and Tormund. There we go. Tormund and Chandler.
Although in the first episode, I think I said Thurmond.
Thurmond. All right.
Ross. Phoebe.
Rachel.
Monica.
Rachel Snipples.
Devin.
And that fucking smelly cat.
It's a nice helicopter we got going on outside.
That's your God.
Helicopter God.
He's coming to give you an
Praise him.
answer.
Just does everything for me.
Hey, the answer is under the ice. Makes a hole in the ice with his,
Yeah.
with
God's
his
scepter.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Chandler.
You do not feel any presence of your deities. You do not hear their voice or feel their inspiration. You do remember that you left your lunch on your desk in your old home.
Shit.
He totally wouldn't remember that. He's got dementia.
He just remembers that now,
Oh.
and then that's it. He's just thinking about that sandwich.
20 years
from
ago.
a year ago.
Fuck.
From when I was, yeah.
I didn't eat that sandwich, and I didn't put it in. Oh god. So that's what you're thinking.
I hope Rosalind enjoyed it.
Is that his dog? I don't.
That was my nanny growing up.
Just why don't you maybe smash a hole in the ice?
That's ice fish, you say?
Why not?
All right. I am getting hungry thinking about my sandwich.
I'm gonna step back a good 10 yards from
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Strength?
Make an attack.
I got an 18.
You hit the ground. What damage?
6.
Okay. You slam your warhammer into the ground, and a small crack appears. When you do, the crack starts because you're in the center of the lake. It spreads out in 12 directions, but it kind of stops, and you hear a
Kraken.
groaning / high pitched.
It's an orca.
It's a narwhal, you chicken.
And a dark swimming shape swims around the party in the center.
He sounds like a friend.
I'm gonna wait to see what you.
I mean,
How close is it to me?
Well, it's underwater. You can't tell how far away from the ice it is. It's swimming maybe 10 yards around the group equally. So however you guys are spread out, it's staying around you.
I'm just readying my pitchfork,
Okay.
just in case.
Don't.
I'm not gonna attack.
No, I know.
Just readying.
Just, why don't you smash again? See if you can get a hole.
by the hammer of the gods. I got a 14.
You're able to strike the ground.
I did 8 damage this time.
The hole in the ice breaks, and you see some cold water shoots up, small little, maybe like a foot long, foot tall. Just the cracks continue going in 12 directions towards each of the stalagmites.
Hello there, nice orca man.
You each definitely hear it now.
Are you a seal, maybe?
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
The knowledge and the awareness of many beasts is limited to their intelligence, but at a minimum,
Maybe he's just a big catfish.
beasts can give us information about nearby locations and monsters,
Start off with hey girl hey. See if that gets you anywhere.
and I might be able to persuade the beasts to perform small favors for us at the DM's discretion. Hello down there.
Are you just yelling at the ice? Are you
At the
You should probably put your face up against the ice.
well, I'm
and
gonna.
or at least in the water?
Can I
so
touch
that...
the water? I touch the water.
Okay, your hand is cold and wet.
Okay.
Your sound is not
But-
going to
but-
carry
but-
from air into.
I understand
alright,
that. I'm just before I dip my face into the water, I was
Seeing if
testing
he's
it to
gonna-
see how cold it was.
It's cold.
Yes, I believe that water will be cold, Raoul.
I dipped my head in the water.
It's refreshingly cold, but very cold. If you were sleeping, you'd be awake.
Okay.
If you were sleepy, you're more awake. If you were dead, you're awake now. So it's cold.
Oh my god.
You want to keep some of this water.
I drink as much as I can.
It's salty.
Oh, and it's salt water. I tell everybody it's salt water. So I'm gonna, as I'm down there, commune with this animal. Hello down there. Can you hear us? I speak a little whale. Hold on. How are you?
Oh, you too?
You guys don't like Finding Dory jokes?
Yeah, I cool. I mean, technically, they made that joke in Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be raising your son on SpongeBob, not finding
When you have a kid, you can fuck it up any way you'd like.
Ren and Stimpy and SpongeBob.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Ren and
son
Stimpy
only
will definitely
watches-
do it.
Wonder Chosen.
Nice.
I was wondering if you could come towards my voice so I don't have to keep my head underwater.
Come up for
The
air.
dark shape stops moving in the circle and swims toward the center of the lake where the party is.
What's it look
Kind
like?
of like
Dives down
looking
and then come up.
looking up through the hole.
Alright, so I'll take my head out.
Is he
Yeah.
big koi fish?
What kind of animal is it?
It resembles a whale.
Does it have a horn, or is it just a standard?
It has no horns.
Okay.
What color is it?
It is. It's hard to tell exactly what color it is. It's not an orca, so it's not black and white. But it is very large.
It's not
and-
coniferous.
I'm
Car-
pretty sure all whales are carnivorous.
No, coniferous, or
it's not
it's a deciduous tree.
Deciduous whale.
Deciduous whale, yeah.
It's a conifer.
Do any of you? None of you would like.
I'm from a landlocked region.
Yeah. And
I'm a whale farmer? I don't know if you know that or not. So.
Land whale! Ha!
Land whale, ho!
It's just fat people.
We've struck oil.
The beast, or the whale, just kind of comes up to the hole, presses against the ice, and breaks through it.
Oh my.
comes back down a little bit, and so there's a larger hole. The ice cracks towards each stalagmite, and
What's he saying, Raoul?
yes,
We mean you no harm. Well,
Brother.
Brother whale.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to give it a pronoun. We are just journeymen, travelers, trying to find our way through this ice tundra, looking for passage. We're not here to harm you. We are friends of nature.
the whale kind of goes down again, swims around in a circle, and spirals back up.
Nice.
The ice cracks a little more.
You guys might want to
I'm back.
maybe
Back-
get off
back up
the
a
ice.
little bit.
It looks like he's trying to crack the ice. Perhaps that is our way through, is down.
Or he's trying to eat us.
No, I don't
He's
think.
got those bristly teeth things for krill. He's not a eat a man kind of whale.
I've read the book with Jonah and the whale. He ate them all the same. He had krill teeth too. Jesus.
That's how my cousin died.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
I'm gonna smash more ice.
Do I have any more information after I told him that we're not here to harm him, but just looking for passageway through his...
So much like you didn't know this about the Wendigo other than out of character, but this whale is more than just a beast. And when you look into its eyes, it doesn't just have like, you are there and I see you. It like recognizes shapes and people, and it knows you're talking to it.
It has a soul.
Better kill it.
Swims away for a bit, nudges one of the stalagmites, and then comes back to you.
Oh, let's go smash the stalagmites.
So I'll point out, I mean, you saw that. Go smash that one.
I'm gonna go smash that stalagmite.
Okay.
Can I understand what Raoul is saying?
You can speak with animals, can't you?
Yeah.
Not in animal form.
He's speaking whale.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
I'm not sure if there's actually a.
This is like a
rule
one-sided
about it.
conversation. Like listen to somebody else on the phone.
Yeah, so Raoul is just standing there next to the water going, ooh.
But it says beasts. So I don't know if
So
that...
it's like beast common.
But it also says up to the DM's discretion, so...
I'm going to say that you can use it to speak with any beast, but only beasts similar to one another would be able to understand it.
That's fair.
So, like, whales would not
whalish.
understand spider talk, and wolves,
Nobody understands spider talk.
right? It's
Just lunacy.
shitters.
Well,
Webs and eggs and
It's
eggs and
all
webs.
just
And
heavy
the
petting and
hairs.
flirtation.
Yeah.
the direction that they're waving in changes the meaning.
Yeah, it's like inflection.
I need to get laid so I can eat.
All right,
It's
well,
very similar to.
go do so.
I'm saying it's
no,
spiders.
you don't have to lie to us.
That's why I had to kill
I've
my
seen him
family.
do that in bars. That's what Dennis does in bars.
I will eat that one's brain after I have mated with it.
Don't worry, we don't.
Eat my brain, bitch! Yay!
Classic Dennis.
Desiccate me, girl. Ooh.
Dry me out.
I hit the stalagmite with a 23,
That'll hit.
and I deal 10 damage.
It shatters almost completely whole. You strike it, you hear the ringing of the metal on ice and a distinct tone. Bong! And then you hear the whale go.
Nice.
The stalagmite shatters and a hole opens up in the ice. The ice there begins splitting and heading towards the center.
I'm gonna run in a circle towards the next one.
And you said there was how many?
12.
We should all do this.
I don't really have a
I
weapon.
don't have
that's
a weapon.
good
I've
for
got a
that.
bow
Yeah,
and
I
a
got a
short sword.
Shoot it.
Oh wait, I have
I got
fire
teeth.
arrows. I forgot.
I got a pitchfork, so. It's not
You could
great.
punch it with your gauntleted hand or something.
I'll
punch him.
commune with the whale again.
Okay.
Is there a specific order?
Is there an order, or are we just supposed to smash all these to open up a gateway out of your domain?
You understand that the stalagmite. It says that the pillars of ice keep it underneath. Trapped.
Yeah, let's free.
If you free him, he will free you.
So I commune that to Merrick, saying,
Swing away.
Swing away.
Swing away, Merrick.
Swing away, Merrick.
I'll swing away.
Aliens are scared of water. Spoilers.
Did you go left or right?
Left.
Okay.
I'll try and attack one with a pitchfork.
Okay.
You're just gonna bend all the forks off of it.
Yep.
Well, I mean, imagine how would you break ice? You can use picks, so a short sword,
All right.
shove it in there, and just
Crit 20.
from 15 feet away from the stalagmite, Eugene gets a little pissed and throws the trident.
You look like my wife.
The tines jump in. One of them, the center one, the long one, sticks into the ice. The other two act like a tuning fork, and that sound travels through the ice and the stalagmite, and the whale goes, and another large section of ice. The stalagmite crumbles, and another large section of ice falls away. So you'll have to do a athletics or dex check to get back onto solid ice.
14.
That is good enough.
Okay.
I, too, shall run over with my short sword and swing at a stalagmite.
Okay.
Stalactite? Might?
Might.
Might. No. 5. Well, what's the AC of a ice?
It's higher
Higher
than
than
5. You hit it, and it just kind of.
And I regain my composure with. What's a shame check? I don't know. 15.
Performance.
You managed to keep it under check. You're like, no, I'm weakening it through repeated.
Oh, boy.
How about and Toset, let's
I loosened it
go
for
with
you.
you. What do you want to do?
Go pee on it.
Urinate on it, yeah?
Since I can't really do anything to ice
Lightning
as
bolt.
a wolf,
You could be not wolf.
What spells do you have?
I can't cast spells as a wolf.
That's true.
Unwolf.
I'll turn back.
Okay.
This is getting boring.
Whoa.
Well, it was Toseth the whole time.
my
Looks like the
lord.
Animorphs just whoosh. Oh god, it turned into a lizard.
Uglier.
I like the wolf.
Turn back.
What? I thought you guys knew I could do that. Walk over to a pillar. All I have is a scimitar and javelins.
You don't have any spells?
Don't you have
Not
that?
that I want to use.
You don't have what
I
cantrips do you
use
have?
thunderclap.
There we go. Hey.
I clap some thunder.
Yeah.
Na 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 na.
It's a con save for the ice.
All right. So, which stalagmite are you going for? The 2nd and the 10th have been shattered, and so there is a wide. Eugene and Merrick are both on the same side of the ice lake.
Okay.
I'm going to say everyone else is on the other side.
I'll take 9 or 8, whatever the second one is, to the left from the top.
9 would be on the bottom. 3 would be on top.
Okay. I'll do that one. The second one to the left from the top.
Why don't you just do them in order so I then don't have to like cross a.
Well, they're not. They're already not in order, so
All right, you go over, and you he needs to make a con save.
I don't think ice can make a con
I don't
save.
think it has Constitution, so it fails. Let's go with a -5 to it, so it
Fail.
gets a 3, and I'm gonna say that fails. And then does it take damage or just shatter?
It takes damage.
How much?
It's just a cantrip.
Okay.
Just 5.
I'm gonna say that because it's, and you are not just striking it with a weapon, which would be direct impact,
Yeah.
or your musical pitchfork that sound resonance shattered it. You're just magically going, "Fuck you!"
Thunder damage.
And from the center of the thing, it just kind of
Sonic
explodes. The ice around it breaks, and let's do a dex check to jump.
14.
Yep. All right. And would you like to go to the right or the left?
The left.
Okay. You are now at the 11th stalagmite, and between you and the other ice are lots of water.
And I'll
Yeah,
go
but I
for,
can deal with that later.
I'll go for number 12.
Number
right?
12,
Is that
okay.
the one that's not closest to me?
Mhm.
And then I have to be ready to try to jump on a piece of ice and float it out, I guess.
Wait, no, he just shattered 12.
Yeah. Well, what's
So
the
you
one?
can go after one.
One. Yeah.
All right. So you go after one. Give me an attack.
I got a 16.
Sure, it hits. Give me some damage.
11.
That, yeah, you strike it. It makes a pitch.
Nice whale.
And the stalagmite rings with the tone, shatters, and the ice begins to crumble. You're going to have to make an athletics check to be able to sprint from the
To the
stalagmite
center?
to the center to jump onto solid ice across the the water.
I will try to do that. Okay. With 13.
You sprint towards the ice. You make a last second jump and then barely
Splash.
make it.
Oh.
You barely make it. You skid and kind of like, oh god. And the ice behind you cracks a little bit. Eugene?
I'm gonna try and take out another one of these stalagmites.
Okay, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11.
9 and 11.
11.
All right. You and Eugene and Toset are on the same stalagmite.
Okay.
How many are left?
Crit 20 again.
Yeah, you throw the tines. You see him do it.
The tuning fork was
give-
working well first.
Give me damage, I guess.
7? I rolled a 1, so 2 plus 5, 7.
The stalagmite shatters, the ice breaks, and you guys will have to make a dash for the center. Give me an athletics.
8.
Okay.
16.
All right. Toset, you make it. Eugene, as you make your final jump, just to leap, the ice breaks right as soon as you put pressure down, so you start to just fall forward. Toset and Merrick, you guys are close enough to be able to try and grab it.
Merrick's all right. I don't want to touch a filthy peasant man.
Thought you
I'll
liked
try and grab him.
Right? Yes, I do like peasants, and I am a good citizen. I will catch him. What's my roll?
Dex?
Dex?
11.
See, after
You
I already said I was going to try and
barely
grab him,
miss him.
I got a 14.
All right, you grab onto him. You're halfway in the water.
It's cold in
Oh
here.
yeah. You feel movement under the water, and a very loud. Give me an acrobatics check.
21.
As you're flailing and be like, I don't want to fall in, I don't want to fall in, oh god! You feel your feet being you're like, oh shit, I'm on a platform now, and the whale comes right underneath and just lifts you up out of the water, so you can go under the ice.
Right in the blowhole. No, I'm just kidding. Stupid, you made an easy target.
It's got arms! It's gonna fuck you to death.
It just takes off the flippers, and his arms
His hands!
Let's go now, bitches! Jumps out of the water. It's got like wrestler shorts on, and it puts on a Bane mask.
I was gonna say,
You
put on a
shouldn't have messed
Mexican
with me.
Puts on a luchador mask.
luchador mask.
You merely adapted to the water. I was born in it. Molded by it.
Speak of the beluga, and he shut up here.
let's all just go around in order, so we can hit them all and be done.
You guys want to do that?
Yes.
All right. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls, not from each of you. So each of you roll once, and Calf and Kix will see what they can do.
Strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or an attack, whatever you want to do. Try and break it.
Sure.
23.
Jesus Christ.
19.
You fucking monster.
He's a monster.
Kix is the new Aloris.
All right.
Yeah. He's way better than
Tristan,
Well,
you
yeah.
smash the third. Give me, but since you guys have coordinated, you know to smash and then run.
Yeah.
Since this has happened a few times, I'm not going to make you do dex checks or athletics to run to the center. You have enough time and room after striking. So you took out 3. Eugene, you will be attacking 10.
Yep.
No, 9.
No, I said
9.
19. To hit.
Yeah.
For 9 damage.
Toronto Botch. You shatter it. Kix goes to the 8th, whereas where you run, so you're running past him. Kix kind of looks at the ice, looks at his hands, looks at the ice, looks at the chain, and then just goes, well, alright, this might work. coils the chain in his little fist, and then punches it. Nothing happens
Oh no.
for a few seconds. And then the thing fucking explodes because he crit again, you goddamn monster.
By the way,
Kix is actually a 12th level monk.
Yeah, so you hear that, and everyone's like, that's not gonna work. Oh my god!
it's like when Gohan punched the rock.
that's really cool. Okay.
Did he start to run back after it didn't break?
Yeah, he's just like, bing, okay, that's good.
He punched it. It turned into a swan sculpture briefly. And then
Yeah.
exploded.
And with moving arms and realistic feathers, just a majestic swan then explodes and the ice breaks.
Talk about it.
The whale has been following your movements, excitedly swimming between each pillar that you shatter.
Okay.
So, Toset?
Tozak clapped.
Okay, you clap. We're gonna say
Got
you
the clap.
did
5 damage.
7th one.
thunder.
You shatter it. You, Eugene, and Kix run to the next place.
Wait, is there one left?
There are 3 left, but
Should we try to...
I still have to go.
Okay.
Raoul,
19.
4, 5, and 6 left. Taking out 4.
Yeah, whatever one made me.
That hits.
And 6.
It shatters. You and Calf move to the next. Calf strikes the next with a 16.
Don't suck, cat. The gods are watching.
He breaks the stalagmite, and there is 1 left.
No, sorry.
All right, one sec. As you smash the penultimate stalagmite, you hear a cheerful. The whale swims over to the final stalagmite, comes up, grips it in its mouth, and drags it under.
Nice.
The ice doesn't break, but the whale comes back up and puts its mouth underneath the hole.
Zip. Yep.
I suppose we are supposed to jump in?
I jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jump
in.
into its
Cannonball!
All right, everyone jumps into the whale's mouth.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, it's a little weird going through the krill teeth. It's like those hanging semi-doors, that things that hippies
Bead
have,
doors,
bead
yeah.
doors, but it's fuckloads of them.
As I'm falling, I'm going to commune last time with the whale, thanking him for his help and his passageway.
Yeah. You all feel the reverberation and what seems like a warm, thankful.
Thanks for the free meal, bitches.
That's her orgasm noise.
And you all
Suzanne's orgasm noise.
and you all die. So that's it.
All right.
No. All right. You go through the krill bead door. The krill door.
Baleen.
The krillin. The baleen. Sure.
That's what it's called.
Oh, is it? All right. So you traverse past the baleen,
Read a coffee table book.
and suddenly you are in a room with a door.
Perception to see what this room looks like. Is it dark? Is it well lit?
It's a dark room.
I can't.
So we fall into this room, or we just appear?
It's kind of weird. You are going vertically down, and then once, since Raoul, you're the first one through, you pop through the baleen, and then kind of and land in this room. Just
So
I
my,
don't see anything. 'cause
my
they rolled
cannonball form worked out fine.
Can I examine the door? See if
It's-
there's anything special about
it's
it?
a wooden door.
I open it.
Okay. It's wooden handle too.
Does it open?
As you open the door, it does open. Past the door is a dark hallway with lines of metal going down it and zigzagging across the hallway.
Stalagmites. I think that's where she's looking for.
Is it like bands of them? Or?
Yeah.
Like through the hallway, like on the
It
walls.
it comes out it'll come out through the wall, go a little bit, then go back in, or some of them go from the ceiling to the floor.
like
Sort of like if you go to a really terrible IT department where they just put wires all over the place. You can still move through them, but it's
Yeah.
like going through laser grids in various spy movies.
you say like pipes that were poorly installed.
Yes, very similar.
Okay.
Okay.
And each of you hears a slight hum.
High hum, low hum,
Like a
Humming, it's just
low hum.
Okay.
I'm sure those are not electrified.
Kicks?
Yeah.
Reach out and touch.
No! I just cut him off. No! I cut him off. I guess you wouldn't
Calf,
understand.
touch it.
Is this?
Man, these are...
My hand. Reach out and touch my hand.
Okay.
Good
Puts his
boy.
little claw there.
Is the room illuminated or the hallway?
It is not
Everything.
really. It's dark, and at the end of the hallway, you can tell that there's some light from the other room. It doesn't look like natural light, though.
Okay. I'm gonna produce flame. Have a little fireball in my hand.
Don't be scared, Kicks.
It's lit.
Use it as a light.
As an underground.
Provides like 20 feet of light.
I'm going to empty a little bit of water out of my skin and throw it at one of the metal poles.
Okay. It splashes the metal, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
The humming continues.
Is there like a... Could I like crawl around them without touching
With
them?
doing just a few dex or acrobatics checks, you would easily be able to get through the hallway.
How many?
We'll just do that.
I want to do that.
I should do all of them at once.
I'm going to try to convince Eugene just to
Touch it.
touch one real quick.
See what happens. It's probably not bad.
Reach out, touch me.
You probably didn't.
Nice.
Eugene,
17.
that's fine. I'm not done talking.
Do we think they're electric?
I do.
I'm gonna touch one.
It's electric.
It's cold, and there you go.
Okay.
Yep, you die because you're cold-blooded.
I
Did nothing. It's a little bit
dex
cold.
my way through the hallway with a 19 followed by a crit 20.
You make it to the end of this hallway and find yourself in a little bend with no metal bits. As you do, you hear a loud booming noise, followed by coming down the hallway in front of you.
Should I jump? Perceive?
You perceive. What do you perceive with?
A 14.
The humming intensifies, but it seems to be coming from the metal. And as the humming gets stronger and stronger closer to you, the hair on your arms and face and hair kind of stick up and move towards the humming as the moves past you and heads down the line.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Who's touching the pipe?
I touched it. I didn't think I was gonna hold
Okay,
on
you just
to
touched it. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Is
like
anyone
touching
trying to
an
go
electric
through the hallway right now?
Is the humming really loud?
Does
it sort of-
He can tell because
Okay.
he's at the end of this part of the hallway, and it's just moving around the bend now.
Okay.
So
we
if
can't
anyone has
tell,
been
I'm
going,
gonna start going through
Yeah,
after he
I'd
went
probably
through.
do too, yeah.
acrobatics checks. Just do one for right now.
11.
I'm going to do all three anyways because 23, 22, and 23.
He said only one, so
We'll go with it, but I'll keep them.
pass
I'll
one.
mark them.
Damn it. But I rolled 3.
19. Maybe have your
Gun out.
goatlin. Make sure your goatlin's chain hand doesn't touch anything in here,
Should we unchain him?
Merrick. Well,
You're saying I should unchain this fiend?
you still think of him as a fiend?
Wait, did you bring him with you when you went down the hallway?
I guess not.
All right, so he's still standing with you guys.
So just warn him to make sure his metal doesn't touch any other metal in this hallway.
Hey, Kicks.
Oh, yeah?
Don't touch the electric fence.
Okay.
Because it would hurt a lot.
I don't know that concept, but alright.
The metal causes ouchies.
Ooh! Okay!
And don't let your chain touch it either.
Ooh. Chain. Chain.
Unchain my gob.
Chain my god.
And I unchained my gob. Come out of the dungeon. I was stuck in the dungeon.
I'm not coming at the
Do an
dungeon.
8-part version of it.
So you can just go away.
I'm just gonna be a goatlin.
So
And I pulled out my gob. Sorry.
So with a 23, you make it right next to Merrick. With a 19, you also make it right next to Merrick. With an 11,
I don't make it too far.
you and Calf are both very slowly, very carefully trying to avoid these metal bits. The humming gets insanely loud. Right as you are like using one to pull off, like to push yourself through another hole, you let go and you hear bzzz! Calf right behind you gets hit.
Oh no.
Holy fuck sticks. Alright.
I don't care if he dies.
Is he dead?
Okay, look at this dumb idiot. He's electric.
As you look at him, his hair just goes whoof, and he noticeably smokes. Not like
Cigarettes.
no, just like his hair is smoking and there's steam coming off of him, and he's looking shaky and like, what the fuck was that? Oh.
Don't touch the rods.
Aren't you a lightning dragon?
Yeah.
So then you'd have resistance anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
I'm
tickles.
Blue Dragon.
Feels nice.
Only makes me stronger.
Yep.
It just starts gnawing.
Start eating the lightning.
All right, Merrick, as head of the pack, you want to continue?
Yes, so...
The lightning or the electricity went through and down the hallway, and then the metal goes to the door, and then stops, and then goes back to the normal.
Are we in a big, that game with the lights and you try to catch it with the button in the little...
In
No
the
whammy?
arcade to
Yeah.
get tickets.
The no
I know
whammy
what you
game?
No. He's talking about in the arcades.
Storm Racer?
Yeah, you're trying to get it to go around the circle. and
It's
you
not
want
called
to win.
no whammy.
Oh, I always say no whammy, no
Well,
whammy,
that's
no
why you
whammy,
don't
no
win
whammy.
it.
It's true, I've never won that.
Yeah.
Anyway, my dexterity check was a crit 20.
You make it down the next length of hallway,
I follow.
Casually.
like a normal fucking person.
14.
You touch some rods, but nothing happens.
Okay.
23 again.
Yep, you got it.
Toset bringing up the rear with a 12.
You're a little clumsy, but you make it. Kicks.
Is now
Is
the
swinging like a gymnast through these bars.
lead.
I don't even give a shit, man. Wahoo! Lands on your shoulders and is just
Stay
kind
away
of
from
like,
those
okay.
doctors.
Calf is not doing very well.
It's just touching everything.
It's just touching every rod, but
Touching
nothing's
you.
happening.
Touching me.
Touching rods. Do it.
Yeah, they're touching
Vagina.
me.
Believe in a thing called shock. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. It's dead because I got shocked. Oh god, my heart rate's down. Going into cardiac arrest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm dead. Bow. Dead. No, he's not dead.
Yet.
He is definitely holding up the rear. He's still in the first part of the hallway where everyone else has reached the second curve.
I'm gonna yell back. Get your shit together, calf.
I know.
You need to come on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just stop touching things. Stop it.
Okay.
If you don't do this correctly, you will die.
You
will die.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, he's probably not gonna do well with that kind of pressure. He's kind of a puss.
Oh god.
This is how I.
This is how
He
you
kind of
teach-
crumbles into a ball for a
These are
couple
your
minutes.
teachable moments.
He's a human, right?
Yeah, he's human.
Yeah. Well, get your shit together.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
That will act as an inspiration.
All
for
right.
him. Yes. So he will get a little bonus.
A D4.
Yes. He will get a little bonus to that. And
Sorry,
everyone else
it's-
is like, wow, Raul's kind of being a dick to him.
What? Humans. Am I right?
Yep.
to 3 humans.
Yes. Two.
2. He's a dragon.
Calf.
Calf's a
Oh,
human.
calf's human, yeah. He's barely human. He's like slime, really.
He is rather a
He doesn't
weakling.
have a spine. He can't be a human.
Pussy in human form.
Walking labia.
Yeah.
Just slurping his way through this.
Where's my clitoris? Oh,
Just.
Labia
I
slug.
think my lips are too fat. I need to get them reduced. Like corned beef curtains. So you guys are on another curve in the hallway. The tubes are about the same level
Tubular.
of annoyance. But at the end of this hallway, you see a much larger room where the light is coming from.
Nice.
19.
We
Okay.
go to there.
Merrick, everyone give me rolls.
Only an 8 this time.
15.
18.
Each of you makes it. Calf gets his shit together. He talks himself into it, and just kind of goes, "You know what? I'm either gonna die or I'm gonna make it." And he forces his way through with a 21. Kicks, flipping, jumping, sliding, doing parkour with another fucking crit 20.
Can't die, won't die. Does he
Getting
level
it.
up with us?
He should.
He
He
does.
should.
He does. I don't have a class for him yet, but
You don't need one. Just call
I
it
think
kicks.
Monk is pretty
goblin.
good.
yeah.
Kicks the monk.
So yeah, you guys have reached the end of the hallway with Calf just barely coming out right in time as you hear another boom, and in front of you a large metal sphere gets struck by lightning, and the electricity moves through various metal bits or metal tubes or wires that come out of it, hit the floor and scatter throughout the room. The pipes that you just went past get electrified and it goes through.
I put my
I was
finger on Calf's nose and
good
then
with an
touch
8.
the ball. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you got an 8.
Yeah. Not to draw attention to my failure. But
And
I,
do
I didn't hear it. I thought you said an 18.
I do have a question. Since
Yes.
he is in the lead, would that obstruct all
Are
of
we
us
stuck behind him?
from actually advancing?
Well, it's the way the part that you guys got to opens up a little more.
Okay.
So you go past the jungle gym of tubes and pipes and wire into this area that you can stand without being close to any of them. Merrick,
Kwana.
what kind of armor are you wearing?
Chainmail.
Best.
At least you won't have hair on your chest anymore.
Roll me a Constitution save.
My chest beard of
Your
faith
chest beard.
took me years to grow. I got a 5.
Your gods reclaim your chest hair.
As you are going into the clearing, you think you put your hand on the wall, but you touch one of the wires. You are going to take.
Did I mention I'm wearing rubber gloves?
They're just condoms. Use condoms.
He's wearing condoms.
Still rubber.
You
They're
will
actually
take
sheepskin.
2 lightning damage.
Okay.
And which hand was touching the wall?
Well, I have
So probably the shield.
probably
list
shield
one.
hand
Okay.
because my shield's on my back, maybe. Or no, to get through. I don't know.
Your left hand. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Left or right?
Right.
Your right hand is stunned for 3 rounds.
Nice. Stranger.
You can't use it at all. It's
Okay.
not not that it just fell asleep and you can't feel with it. You just can't use it.
Yeah, the stranger.
It's numb. Well, he wouldn't be able to grip a penis.
Yeah, the stranger.
Yeah, a stranger.
That's what you think.
It's just like
It's amazing!
Despite this new discovery, I shall not succumb to temptation.
But I'll be back here.
I will.
We'll be back.
I will ignore my floppy fish hand and
While Merrick contemplates giving himself the stranger, Kix is completing a masterful flourish of spinning and parkouring, and the party is there. We are going to call this episode. Thank you for listening. And I can't read lips. So
Thanks so much for tuning in. See you next time.
you'll
Or check us out next time.
if you're a good person and an honorable member of society, you will listen to us next week and then give us money.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. We also have a store. We have t-shirts for about $15 over at botchpodcast.com/store. And please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review.
And as always, when you break into SeaWorld and do a cannonball into an orca's mouth, scream botched, and you'll probably survive.
See you next week, nerds. time he says "Okay, Google," that needs to be edited out because it's alerting people's phones.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. That'll be my character's name.